How's it going, everybody? This is the Crow Batman welcoming you back to some more Thracia 776, where we will be taking on Chapter 12, The Bandits of Dacia, which is going to be another very enjoyable Fog of War chapter, if I recall correctly. Having seized the infamous Fort Dundrum, Leif's Liberation Army was keenly aware just how little time remained before the Empire launched its assault on Tara. Scarcely taking a moment to catch their breath, the Liberation Army kept marching well into the evening, determined to come to the city's defense before it was too late. When they finally arrived at the edges of Dacia Forest, which extends around Tara's eastern border, it was the dead of night. The thick foliage obscured what little moonlight had been illuminating their path, and the forest was now blanketed in a deep, foreboding darkness. Fog of War. Yay. Alright, so I guess we're not bringing Fergus because he's fatigued. Nana's also fatigued. We can bring the fighter bros. I think we'll bring Karen for the flyer utility, because this is a map with a lot of forest. We're going to bring Olwen for a special event that only she can access. I suppose Asbel will also come along. Perfect. And then let's see, Lithis as well. His fatigue's only at 18, he's good. Safia needs to come, since Nana can't. I guess Asbel also has access to staves, but you know. Dagdar is somehow still not fatigued, but he will be after this chapter, which is fine. I suppose we can bring Finn. I'm looking around and I really don't know who else. I guess Alfred and Finn both should come. I'll bring Selfina, just because she's a reasonably usable unit. I need to go through their inventories really quick though. Let's see, Leif definitely doesn't need those tomes. He can keep the torch though, that'll be useful. Let's see, I will take the torch staff. It is D rank. I don't know if Asbel can use that. Let's see. If he can use it, he will. He can. Alright. So we'll have Nana trade that to him in exchange for, I don't know, I guess he doesn't necessarily need the Thunder Tome this chapter, and we'll give him an actual heal staff. While we're here, we'll go ahead and manage Nana's inventory for the next chapter. She can take this. Let's also see, since she's not coming, I might as well give someone else the Balder Scroll. Who could use it? I suppose Halvin could take it. And just discard his broken hand axe. Nope, not the armory. That's not needed. Not Asbel. We'll give it to Halvin. It's not overly useful, but we might as well give it to him since we can. I'll also give the steel axe from Brighton to Halvin. And the hand axe. Since Brighton's not coming, he won't need him anyway. Finn is good, Selfina's good, Karen isn't going to be doing any fighting, preferably. We need to give Olwen her Dire Thunder. We're going to keep the Bolt Sword in the supply instead of using it. I think that's for the best. Let's see. Alfred has access to C rank lances, A rank swords. We're only going to bring him right now because there's really no reason not to, but I don't intend to use him permanently by any means. Let's see, I guess I can take an Iron Sword too. That works. Okay, Selfina, Finn. Lithis definitely doesn't need a door key, or this Physic, or this Iron Sword. He's pretty much good as he is. Safia can take another Physic staff, I suppose, just because that one's getting a little low, and a heal staff for that matter. Perfect. Asbel needs to use his shield ring. I need to remember to give him that. Orson will use the Master Seal soon, but not necessarily yet. He does need some more axes, actually. He can take the hand axe, so he doesn't have to use the Poogie for long range. I guess the steel axe. That's good. Have the torch there. We only have one torch, unfortunately. I don't know why I keep tossing these broken weapons when I could always just come and sell them for 100 gold, but Let's see. We can also take the bolt sword, maybe? We have the flame sword, we don't really need it. I guess we'll give him a killing edge instead. That works. Alright, and with that, I think we are prepared for this chapter, so we're going to go ahead, save, and get this thing started. Deploy and start. Here we go. Chapter 12, The Bandits of Dacia. Dacia? Something like that. Pan, your shift is done. Let me take over for you and look out. It's already past dark, Salem. Or dusk. How can you be this energetic now, especially with how bad you were roughed up? Come now, it was all thanks to you that I managed to survive. I'll be fine. Still, those Loptian lunatics are a sadistic bunch, aren't they? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you'd have been a goner for sure. The Loptian Order never forgives betrayal. That is one of their highest tenets. Betrayal is a bit of a stretch, ain't it? I mean, you just said you wanted to leave the Order, that's all. It ain't right to kill a man just because he wants to go his own way. But I gotta ask you, why'd you want to leave in the first place? I hear the Loptian bishops have even more power than the Emperor now. That's an awful luxurious position to just walk away from. I no longer understood the Order. That was my reason. Nothing more, nothing less. Simple as that, huh? I like the cut of your jib, kid. How about you join up with me and my crew? We could use someone like you. If you're up for it, that is. I admit, your unusual sense of ethics hasn't gotten unnoticed by me. You're bandits, true. But you do not kill, and you refuse to steal from the poor. So long as you continue to abide by that code, I'll agree to stay here. I'm not in the hobby of murder myself, but our crew has swelled in number lately, and I can't say the same for the new folk. Especially this one hothead Colo. Him and his lackeys are getting angsty about how I won't let them drop any bodies during a heist. It's more than that. Kobo and his followers are truly wicked men. They've been attacking travelers and passing merchants. Ah, so you already heard about them, huh? I'll get right to the point then. I'm planning on cutting ties with a lot of them. Long as Trude comes with me, I can manage just fine. Of course, I'm hoping you'll also come along, Salem. Don't forget about Tina. See that you're mindful of her feelings, and don't be too harsh with her. She's little more than a child. Alright. Anyhow, I'm headed back inside. Looks like you get your wish, because I'm trusting you with guard duty. Don't say I never did anything for you. Just be on the lookout for the Imperial Army. With all the troops they're sending to Tara, they might come through the forest. If they find us, we'll be sitting ducks. Not to worry. If anyone draws near, I'll use my sleep staff to send them into a deep night's slumber. Well, I must be off. I do apologize for burdening you so, but please, for my sake, watch over the child. You're more than welcome, Bishop. Just leave everything to me, and don't you fret about it for one moment longer. Bishop Seiss, are you leaving already? I'm afraid so. I must return to Granvale. I regret having to leave you behind like this, but your wounds seem to have healed nicely. You'll be just fine on your own. I don't know how I could ever repay you, Bishop. If not for you, You certainly don't lack for gratitude, but everything else about you, your stance, your face, is marred by regret. What happened was unavoidable. Your will was pitted against darkness itself, and the Shadow Sword's influence was strong indeed. Your penitence for turning the blade against your mother is beyond question. You'd do well to put the memory behind you. But if words alone cannot convince you, I offer the sword itself as proof. I dispelled the curse placed upon the blade. Now I offer it to you as a symbol that no darkness is impenetrable, and no regret is irredeemable. You want me to use that damned sword? I'm not laying a finger on that foul thing ever again. You want to carry on your mother's legacy and become a swordmaster, do you not? If that is your goal, you must learn to understand weapons in a different light. All weapons, all swords, are the product of human intent. They're what they are because their creator wished them to be that way. Holy blades and cursed blades alike were forged by the hands of men. They are an extension of will, a manifestation of purpose. Take the Shadow Sword. Use it for your own ends. Assert your will over that which robbed you of it. In doing so, you can rewrite the legacy of this evil blade into something more. Use its power to forge a new future, for it and for yourself. If you wish to live as a swordmaster, you must learn to cherish all blades, for they are the tools that allow you to enact your will. See them not as reminders of the past, but as a means to achieve a new future. For you cannot unshackle yourself from the past. You cannot call yourself a swordmaster. I think I understand. I'll wield the sword and cherish it as a symbol of how not even the foulest magic could overcome my mother's love for me. Very good. If you have the resolve to keep that sword in hand, I have a feeling that the gods may reunite you with your mother someday. With that, I'm afraid I must be going. I've lingered here much too long. I doubt that we'll cross paths again, but I pray you find happiness. The same to you, Bishop Sias. Be well. Thank you for everything. Hey, we can see now. Vaguely. Very little. Kind of see. So this map is a huge forest fog of war map. And yes, Salem is the boss with his sleep staff. So, on that note, we're going to go ahead and torch it up in here. That'll give us a little bit of an idea. So yeah, the forest is filled with bandits. Annoying as they are. I actually don't know if these guys can destroy the villages. I'm gonna hope not, because I'm gonna immediately send Karen to go get this one, but we'll see how that goes. Finn can come up here, I suppose. Let's see, Lithis will be really good here, dodging in the forest. As will Dagdar, I expect. If he can, let's see, he'd need to hit twice to kill this guy. What are their weapons? What have they got? Just an iron axe. Just an iron axe. Just an iron axe. This guy's got a bridge key for some reason. Iron axe. I might try to take that key. Just, if not useful, it's at least valuable. I know a couple of these guys actually supposedly have the steel skill. Yeah, this guy actually has steel. Which is kind of crazy considering he has 14 con, so it's actually really easy to steal things. Shoot, that's actually really annoying. I might just straight up kill this guy. Let's make sure there's no more steel guys right here. This guy has it too. And this guy. All three of these guys have steel. Annoyingly enough. I think I'll just send Orson and Halvin right into the fray. They should be able to deal some decent damage to these guys. Asbel as well, actually. We've got Olwen. Olwen I didn't bring for being a great unit because she's extremely frail, but she actually has a special event over here on the map that I do need to get her to at some point. To get a very cool item. In the meantime, she can just help out. Let's see, I'll iron bow this guy. I would rather hand axe because I can counterattack then, but iron bow has a much better hit chance, and it doesn't matter apparently. At all. Wait. He missed 2 70s and that sealed it. Lame. Alfred can come up here, and I might go ahead and mount him, I guess, because he's going to get through the forest rather quickly. Saphir can hang around. Let's see if these guys try to steal our stuff immediately. Look alive, lads. Seems some fresh game have wandered our way. Keep quiet and moving close, then do them in. Whatever valuables they got, we all split it equally. What? Oh, and don't tell me you lot are worried about what Pan will say. Look, don't go thinking we need his permission. I'll take care of Pan myself. He won't be a problem no more. The rest of you, while you're dealing with those travelers, go after the villages and take anything worth carrying. Well, at least they'll attack Dagdar, I suppose. Which is fine, because he probably won't die. Wow, 1 luck. Dagdar's growths are really atrocious. I actually don't know what they are, but the fact that he's like never gotten a good level up tells me they must be pretty awful. Alvin, man, come on. Okay, so this guy's actually gonna go for Karen. I didn't know she was in range, but this is fine. She's gonna dodge for sure. She's actually gonna crit him as well. She can kill him on enemy phase then. That's nice. Another guy's gonna go for Dagdar. Hopefully he can dodge. A cost is not without its problems, but it's also very useful on occasion, so can't be too mad. I hope this guy goes for Lithis, but he's not going to. Wow, a cost actually didn't proc because his HP's gotten so low. Here we go. What's all that noise? What's wrong? Oh, I totally... How did I skip that? I didn't hit the start button. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, here's Marita with Marita's blade, the renamed Shadow Sword. It's a, yeah, it looks like it's a brave weapon, 60 uses, and gives her Nihil. It's also got 20 crit on it, really good. I actually want to give Marita the Paragon Sword after this chapter, but she's far too familiar with this right now to take it as it stands, but I do eventually want to give her the Paragon Sword once we get to that point. See, Selfina should easily kill these guys with the cost. So yeah, I'm just going to keep her right there for now because I don't want her to go out by herself too far. Good job, Selfina. Speed, luck, it works. I'll actually Canto away because she's very frail and has a cost. So I'm actually going to keep her on this house because of the avoiding it. Well, actually, might be better to go to the forest. Safer. This house will actually give her a vulnerary if she visits it. However, if Owen visits it, you can get a magic ring, so I'm going to do that instead. She comes with vulnerary anyway, so she won't need it. I can go ahead and visit this village here. Bello and Braggy, you're the ones that helped me, grandkid, ain't you? You've me the deepest gratitude. You've me deepest gratitude, you do. In all my years, I've never... Bah, what am I doing? Heroes like you ain't got time to stand around listening to me yammer on. Take a gander. This scroll's a family heirloom, but a family heirloom don't mean much without a family, and you gave me mine back to me. I'd like you to have it, I would. Won't take no for an answer. So yes, rescuing children from prison continues to be helpful. So, I'm glad I did that. Let's see, the Heim Scroll. Plus 30 magic, plus 10 luck, minus 10 defense. That looks fun for Asbel. I totally forgot to use the shield room again. It's fine. Owen's actually not close enough. Neither is Leaf. Oh, but he does have a lot more range because of the torch he used. Alright. So Lithis I'll send to the middle over here. Maybe with the Paragon Sword. The problem is I fear it'll break. It only has 18 more uses. I might want to just save all of those for Marita. So I want to use Marita. I have completely passed on Shiva as well as Maka. But I do love Swordmaster, so even if she's not quote-unquote the best, I really do want to use her. Let's see, I think this village is just going to be straight up destroyed. I don't know how to get to it. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can clear a path for Dagdar to run. I have no idea how you're supposed to get to this village on time, I'm going to be real. Because it's turn 2 and I've gone as far as I could, I think. Let's see. Our iron bow's actually broken. It's unfortunate, we'll just hand axe the guy. And miss, naturally. Of course. I think Safia can still heal him though. Let's see, how's Finn do here? He doubles, and he kills if he hits both, I think? Yeah, because he deals... Let's see, 14 damage times 2. He does kill if he hits both of these. If he doesn't, he doesn't, but... I'd rather not keep using the Brave Lance if it's not completely necessary. Yeah, we got him. Cool. Nice. He actually got a lot of experience for that. A lot more than I would have expected anyway. Alright, Physic Dagdar. Maybe that guy will be tempted to go for him instead of the village? I don't know. I don't know how their AI works. Gonna make sure Safia wasn't in range. Okay. So up here, we will... I don't want to put Asbel just in the middle of these guys without doing something. So I think I'm gonna retreat with Halvin and Orson. Let's see what we're gonna do. And then just use the shield ring and have Asbel kill a bunch of people. Perhaps that's my plan. So like I could come up here, equip the Hellfire, shield ring, and then just let them suicide on him. Maybe I'll keep Halvin down here too. Who's got the bridge key? This guy. I might steal that. I'm definitely gonna steal that. Okay, cool. Then we can hand axe this guy for no real reason. If both hit, he dies, so it's worth a shot. And I guess it'll draw some guys to attack Halvin to make sure Asbel doesn't die. Works for me. Alright, I like this turn. As long as that village doesn't get destroyed, I like this turn. I should specify. Karen, I was about to say, Karen needs to dodge 2 attacks here, and they have no hit on her, so she should be able to, but I don't know, this game tends to hate me sometimes, so I know I realistically have no right to complain, what with the 3 movement levels I've gotten so far. Those are just the ones I've actually been able to keep, but looks like they're all just gonna go for Halvin. Oh, he actually hit 2 that time. Imagine that. Hitting 2, roughly 50% hits. He doesn't even double that guy. Or maybe the hand axe just broke. One of the 2. Alright, Karen, you gotta dodge this one. 34. Are you kidding me? Alright guys, I'm gonna retry this turn. We'll be right back. Alright, so with a little bit of setup, this turn actually went a lot better. This time I just brought Olwen down here to take care of one of the guys attacking Karen to make sure she didn't die. So that ended up working out. Need to make sure Olwen gets out of here though, because she will die. Let's see, can this guy can actually run up and hit her. So she can take a hit from him, I believe, but nobody else. So she'll be fine. As long as this guy doesn't, yeah. Asbel ended up killing a lot of these guys this time. He actually looks like let me double check, but I think he might actually one-shot with Hellfire. No, I feel like he was one-shotting a couple guys with Hellfire. Maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't paying too much attention, unfortunately. Let's see, I don't know if I killed the bridge key guy. I think I might have, actually. No, he's all the way up here. Can't actually reach him. We can't steal this hand axe, so I guess we'll just attack him. That's fine, I suppose. Of course, we're gonna miss. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I guess Selfina can come up here and iron bow this guy. Wick him down a little bit. And by little bit, I mean a very, very little bit. I think she did a total of 3 damage there. Fred can, let's see, I want Dagdar to come visit this village for sure. So we'll do that before anything. I've been waiting for you since I heard the Liberation Army was coming this way. Me boy told me about what happened. We're mighty indebted to you, we are. Take this staff as my way of saying thanks. It can quiet down anyone you point it at. If you ever have kids of your own, it's awful handy for shutting them up when it's nap time. Silence! It's a weird looking silence staff. It's not what I would have thought it would look like. Alright, cool. I think we might actually want to silence Salem, so he doesn't put us to sleep. But we'd also have to find him, so I don't know how likely it's going to be. What rank is silence? B rank? Okay. It's actually kind of high. Didn't expect that. So I guess we'll have Fred attack with the iron sword, preferably. He deals 5 damage with that. Okay, Iron Blade actually does a lot more. But it's going to need to hit. Thank you, Alfred. Okay. Halvin can probably... How do I want to do this? I'll have Leaf kill this guy. I should probably give Leaf a normal sword that isn't a rapier or the light brand. I don't know, it's just so fun to have him do that. Dang, these guys give a lot of experience in general. I guess we'll have Asbel just deal with these guys. Guess we can use Wind, should I? Wind's B rank, I should get his Wind up, I guess, to A rank. I don't know if there's any A rank tomes that I really want to use anytime soon, but I'll get some more into fire, I guess. I should have brought the Thunder instead of the Hellfire, because then I could build his Thunder rank up a bit, but it works. Let's see, that leaves these 2. Who needs it more? Halvin probably needs it more. I want Orson to get experience, so I'll feel less bad about promoting him, but realistically, Halvin should. Should I capture one of these guys? He's got a hand axe. Maybe I'll capture him. We don't actually double with the Brave Axe, so we're gonna have to hit both of these. But we can, right? Halvin! I feel like he never has hit with both Brave Axe uses, no matter what. He just doesn't do it. Can Orson not capture this guy, really? 14 con. Remarkable. Disappointing, but remarkable. I guess we're not capturing him then. I guess we'll just Steel Lance the guy. Finn kills. No, he doesn't. I guess Orson's killing. I don't know why I canted back into the forest. That probably wasn't the best idea, but oh well. Orson kills. There we go. All hit rates are bad in this chapter. Because the entire chapter is a freaking forest. Does anybody need... Oh, I guess we can heal Finn. That works. Maybe Safia will finally get some HP. Or maybe not. Most likely not. I'm not going to count on it. Nope. Strength. Oh, good. Finally. A good stat. Marita, I'll just keep there. She's safe on the forest. We're going to capture this guy. Good. Hand axe miss. Don't waste my hand axe uses. Asbel's just going to absolutely ruin these guys. Yeah, so he does one-shot these guys with Hellfire because they have 0 magic and he has 30 attack. I guess it depends on... There might have been some promoted guys. I don't think any of them are promoted, actually. I don't know. Yes, this guy's gonna go for Olwen. She will definitely survive, though. Yeah, easy. And Dire Blunder will kill him. I actually would prefer if this misses, so I could give it to Karen. Nice. Thank you. Okay, this chapter wasn't too bad so far. I'm on a bit of a timer, because there's actually another Gaiden chapter after this one that I want to get. But maybe this will crit. Wow, he totally just dodged 280s. Fine by me.